Doki doki oo woo. All my heart's for you, my wonderful fiance, Seamus.
Happy Friday. You made it. You made it to Friday. Congratulations. You survived another week, friends. Congratulations to Seamus for being our official first today. DH is our official second. And Suspenders is our official third. Welcome in. Hello also to Kissy, to Bedroll. Hi, Aeon. To Zyron. Oh my god, the penis. You are the first gay. The penis made me completely lose my train of thought. Hello, Carrie. Seamus, thank you so much for 49 freaking months. That is so amazing because that means that's how long I've been streaming for. Hi, Sparkly. Welcome in. It was sunny today, Carrie. Oh my god, that's amazing. That's amazing. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are having a fantastic evening. Not gonna lie, I came really close to just being like, I'm gonna cancel stream because I didn't sleep well. But I took a 20-minute nap and it should be okay. Penis does that to you as well, Aeon. Fair. That's fair. You know, I understand it. I understand it. Especially if you see them in the wild, they're very distracting. Yes. Yes, Bedroll. Mm-hmm. Yep. Gobble, gobble, you know. Oh my goodness. Not the gobble, gobble. Not the gobble, gobble. Holy smokes, you guys. It has been, I don't know about for you guys, but it's been such a week. I got back into reading. Worst decision of my life. Like, best worst decision of my life. Because you're streaking, Kissy. You're the first naked person in chat. Let's go. 10 whole streams. Then he gobbled away, gobble, gobble, gobble till the very next day. Pretty much, Bedroll. Pretty much. So, I decided to pick reading back up. I decided to give Kindle a try specifically because I really love reading, but this apartment doesn't have room for a crap load of books. Not to mention, books can be very expensive if you're getting into some of these like really extended series. It's very hard now to find standalone books that aren't like there's 7 billion of us and you have to own all of us in order to read them. And Seamus and I have definitely gotten into pickles with series before that are really long, where they're really good until they're really not. And we will have pre-bought the books ahead, and now we're like, what do we do with these books, right? So I decided to give Kindle a try, and now I'm addicted. And I may have stayed up until 7 o'clock in the morning reading last night, which is a problem. As a Kobo stan, I will say that Kobo is a lot better with you actually owning your own books. And that is totally fair, Bedroll. That's totally fair. My shame on you, right, Aeon? Shame on me. You would know nothing about that. When you start to loop, the first thing that happens is you take the L, Abraham Lincoln. Absolutely, Hannah. Welcome in. How are you? So, I do like to own my own books, Bedroll. But I'm at a point in time in my life where I have to be a little bit picky about what books I buy. So my thought is, because I am not a remember to return things to the library kind of girl, if I use Kindle and I decide that I really like the book, that this is a book or a series that I am going to reread, I will buy the books. Otherwise, Kindle will work well. LND, thank you for the posture check. He invented the rocket jump. When he was killing vampires with his axe. Yeah, no, I am saying that. Oh, they've delisted books before. Yeah. And that's true, Bedroll. That's true of anything that's digital. No shrimp sitting. No shrimp sitting. I may look like I'm shrimp sitting sometimes, by the way, and it's just because I'm short. So, the thing with Kindle, though, that I like personally is it's $12 a month, and then there's so many books that I just have unlimited access to. So, I could be spending $12 per book only to find out, like we did with the Dresden Files, with, oh my god, I think there's like 5 books in the series that we will never read. So that's like a lot of money. That's close to like $70 or $80 of books that are physically taking up space in the apartment and cost us a lot of money that we will never read. Yes, we can donate them. But in reality, we never should have bought them. Had I been doing it on Kindle, had I been reading the Dresden Files on Kindle and I hit that point, I could have said, okay, never mind. Never mind. I'll take the risk of them delisting the books that I'm using through Kindle Unlimited. Like, I'm not purchasing the books through Kindle. I'm using Kindle Unlimited. And I don't know how that works between Kindle and the author, but that's between them and Amazon. And that way, if I find a book that I'm just like, screw this book, this is not for me, or I've hit a point in the series where I'm like, I don't like where this is going, it's not enjoyable anymore, and I put it down, I haven't made as big of an investment in both space and money. So, short arse biscuits, pretty much, Aeon. 2 floor-to-ceiling bookshelves in my room. My sister has 2 as well. My mom had... Yeah. And see, that was my experience when I lived at my parents' house, Bedrell. I had 2 massive bookshelves full of books, plus 5 big, like the really big old TV size boxes in the basement, full of books. Plus my dad had like 8 of those boxes in the basement, full of books. And now, like, you can't see it very well, but there's a big stack of books there. We have a whole bunch of books in the laundry room, and in the living room here, and in the attic. There are so many. And I am reading titles that I'm never going to read again. There are absolutely some titles that they are very well-read books, but these are not them. I will fully admit to you guys, I've gotten into the smut books. I don't need to read them twice. I just want to read them once. Most of them aren't even yours, yeah. So for me, Kindle is working out very well thus far. If a book becomes unavailable on it that I am currently reading or was planning on reading, I will buy the book. But in the meantime, Kindle Unlimited. Kindle Unlimited. And then I don't have to remember to return it to the library and get stuck with library fees. Because I had to read a physical copy. Now, had Kindle not worked for me, had I really just sat there and been like, I can't do this, I cannot read on a tablet, I would have gotten a library card. And then hoped that the books were available via library card. You don't want to reread Morning Glory, Milking Farm, A Monster Bait Romance? Nope, absolutely not, Bedrell. Hi, Cherie. I'm gonna play the Dubba-Does. That's right, I am. Hi, Crazy Guy, welcome in. I wasn't sure if I was actually going to go ahead and play DBD. I've been wishy-washy on it. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm in the mood. So we're gonna play the Dubba-Duh. I'm gonna adjust something real fast as well because I feel like this might be a little too... That didn't really make much of a difference, did it? I'm adjusting the exposure. So I figured out what was wrong. And now I just need to fine tune it. So basically, anytime I switch from direct hardwired camera source back to OBSBot and then come back to direct hardwired, it loses all of my settings and I have to fix them. Are you a Pokemon wishy-washy? Yeah, right? Right? I am super toxic. Super toxic. But yeah, no, I have been wishy-washy because they did announce at the beginning of this week. I really had to think on that timeline. Time has been such a problem for me this week. They announced at the beginning of this week that this coming Tuesday is the release of the new reworked Tanglewood in Phasmophobia. And Tanglewood is my baby. Tanglewood is by and far, out of the house maps, my favorite map. Tanglewood is the map that I have some of the most hilarious memories on. Tanglewood is the map that really got me used to Phasmophobia. Like, it is a very special map for me, and I don't know how to feel about the rework. So I debated on if I wanted to actually play Phasmophobia to get more time on Tanglewood before it's released. And I decided that I didn't want to burn myself out on Phasmophobia because I already am feeling a little burnt out on Phasmo. Cherie is a cute otter. I completely understand. My favorite place was Grafton, and now it's hideous. Yeah, Grafton. Oh my god, don't even get me started on the farmhouses. You know what? We're gonna have this rant. It was the first house all of the early players did because it was the tutorial. That's also true, Kissy. Kissy and I may have had like a 2-hour rant by ourselves last night in VC about the state of Phasmo. So we're gonna have a little moment here. Phasmophobia. Kinetic Games. What the fuck? Okay. They are removing the looping spot, the favorite looping spot of the Tanglewood kitchen, in trying to make it a quote-unquote more realistic house. Tanglewood is already a perfectly realistic house layout-wise. It's probably the best house layout for realism for a small house in the States. I don't know about in England or the UK or anything, but in the States, it's perfectly reasonable. The dining table is going to be gone too. They're like wiping out that side of the map, kind of. They said that they're giving us another looping location and that it's going to be fine. But I don't trust them. Now, Bleasdale is beautiful, but I don't want to play that map because it feels way bigger than it is, and the hiding spots are really hard to get to. Grafton has a really interesting atmosphere, but there's so much clutter that I don't want to play that map because it's hard to navigate. And it's too dark. Okay, it is too dark. Bleasdale, too dark. Grafton, too dark. Nell's Diner, without lights on, too dark. Nell's Diner Footsteps, which is another thing that I'm worried about, awful. Okay, when you guys ask me to play Nell's Diner, I am going in there and getting out of there as fast as I humanly possible because I cannot stand the soundscape for the foots. It grates on my ears. Like, physically hurts to listen to them. Grates on my ears. I don't know who thought that the sound of somebody wearing oversized sneakers clomping around on concrete was a really good soundscape for footfall, but I need them to get some hearing aids and listen to it again. Grafton is way too dark, right? Is hoping the back door opens? I doubt it will. I doubt it will, Cherie. Tanglewood really reminds me of a baby boomer house where there's basically only one first floor and maybe a basement. Exactly, crazy guy. You have an island in your kitchen for like a deck, right? Right, Bedrell? We all have a kitchen island, I feel like, at this point. Most people do. It's very normal for extra space to work. You refuse to go to Nell's Sparkly, right? I try not to. And I thought it was a really cool idea, but it's also not a diner. They're aiming for realism. That is not a diner. Okay? I have never been in a diner that was large enough to have that extensive of a back area for personnel. Never in my life. They should have made it a, like, if they said it was a rest stop for truckers, that could be different because trucker rest stops do have a little bit of extra space where the truckers can usually go in and shower and take care of some of their other necessities. Could have been interesting. But under no circumstance does a diner look like that. So why, if we can have an unrealistic diner, can't we have houses that maybe aren't perfectly realistic but have good flow. I would have been really fine if they said we need to update Tanglewood with our own assets, left the layout alone, and just changed the assets. Would have been perfect. But they're changing the layout, they're changing the soundscape, and I'm really nervous. And I can't even, at this point, trust what Kinetic partners are saying about how excited they are and how good it's going to be, because they are biased. It has nothing to do with whether or not I like the Kinetic partners. I find most of the Kinetic partners very enjoyable, and I enjoy being in their streams. But I can't trust what they're saying because I am really nervous about Tanglewood. Bleasdale was it was abysmal if you had an attic ghost in Bleasdale. Every other attic and hallway were problematics. But otherwise, every other room in Bleasdale was a-okay. You could work with it. Grafton, again, unless you had, I think it was the twins' room or the master bedroom where it could be in the bathrooms and stuff too, because they weren't technically separate rooms, it was fine. And then they changed them. Bleasdale, I have a good computer, okay? I have a decent computer. Bleasdale, hiccups. Because they put so many objects in that house that my computer doesn't know how to handle it. And all of them are active at all times because the ghost can be anywhere. So it's not like it can deload things at any given time. It makes it very hard on my computer. That's not cool. And I'm probably not the only one. It is beautiful. What they did is beautiful. But it's a difficult map. It doesn't flow very well. It feels more like Southern Plantation than it does farmhouse to me, but it's also based in Canada, so I don't know what their farmhouses typically look like up there. And speaking of realism, if you wanted it to be realistic, why are the cigars lit in Bleasdale? That implies that somebody just got up and left and now it's suddenly haunted. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Tanglewood is basically a 1950s floor plan. It really is, Seamus. The sound at Nels is gross, right? Right? 70s swingers house. Yeah, pretty much, Shuri. Trust them as much as you would a hooker telling you that you were in fact pleasing them. Oh my gosh, Bedril. Yeah. Yeah. So, I don't trust. And Grafton, it's way too dark. I love the idea that you had one really nice farmhouse and one rundown farmhouse. But Grafton, you can't navigate it. The floor plan makes no sense the way they updated it. Even though it's basically the same floor plan we had, it does not make sense now. It doesn't. It just doesn't. Hi, Cornwand. Welcome to the rant. So, to date, they've taken Bleasdale and made it pretty much unplayable. They've taken Grafton and, in my opinion, made it pretty much unplayable. They gave us Point Hope, which is basically unplayable. They gave us Nell's Diner, which is, if you can't stand the sounds, basically unplayable. Woodwind, which is an older map that's going to have to be redone because of its really odd room boundaries, is, once again, basically unplayable. We only have 11 maps here, okay? High school, too large, too everything is the samey, basically unplayable. And now they're going to muck with Tanglewood. I am not excited. I am very nervous. I'm very worried. I mean, Phasmo is essentially kind of unplayable if you want to really play with ghost behaviors because they dialed them so far down that they're hard to get. And some of them are muddy since the update. Like, really muddy. But on the terms of maps, I'm going to take a look at Tanglewood. We are going to play Phasmo on Monday as the last hurrah to Tanglewood as it is. I am not going to wait for Friday's stream to see what New Tanglewood is like. I will be playing offline to get a feel for New Tanglewood on my own before I really see any Kinetic partners play it. I'm going to try not to super engage in their streams on Monday, I'm going to lurk for the badge, obviously, because you're only going to be able to get that from Kinetic Partners for the shiny foily one. So I will lurk for the badge, but I am not going to engage in the streams specifically so I can form my own opinion about what New Tanglewood is like. And I will be completely honest with you guys. If Tanglewood is just dog shit destroyed, I am going to have to put Phasmophobia on the shelf for at least 6 months. I am going to have to. It will not be part of stream. You will not see me play it on stream. About the only thing I might do is grind for the Easter trophy so that I stay up to date with that. I should only need 1 level based on the way they've said things, so it would make the grind not too bad. But other than that, shelving if they screw up Tanglewood. That is my honest opinion. So I'm very nervous about it, and that was part of why I was like, you know what? I don't want to play Phasmo tonight because it's making me anxious to think about what they might do. So I won't play it until the last minute, you know, a very ADHD thing. And instead, we can yell at killers and survivors and the environment and whatever else comes of everything in DBD, because why not? I am not playing 2v8. I am going to be playing 1v4. I have completed all the 2v8 stuff. I know they extended it. I don't want anything to do with 2v8. Likewise, I know that the PTB is out for the Trickster changes, which I'm very interested in. And his new map looks amazing. I'm very excited for that. I don't play PTBs. Because I don't want to be bothered with downloading the client and getting myself loaded into it and playing to earn nothing, essentially. I know it helps because you can give feedback to DBD to try and, like, fine-tune things before it comes out publicly. That's why it's the public test build. I have no desire to take part in that. I never have. I never will, probably. I like DBD, but not that much. It's really more of an addiction sometimes. So no PTB. This is gonna, it's just gonna be straight 1v4. 1v4 goodness. So that's what we're doing tonight. I do already have it loaded up just off to the side because DBD takes 84 years to load. It is one of the longest loading games. Why? Who knows? Anyone's guess. It's anyone's guess. But, you know, stuff and things and stuff. Oh my goodness. So yeah, like, it's definitely a lot of things on the horizon. I'm looking forward to playing DBD for what it's worth. I think I will have a good time with it. Just as a heads up though, I am putting TTV in my name. I've already done so. Like, there will be no warm-up round and then put it in because for whatever reason, it has become where you can't change your name mid-game and have it actually show up publicly. So I can't just change it after I feel like I've warmed up and I'm doing my best. I've already changed my name. This means mine has said TTV for weeks now, Shuri. You know, there's nothing wrong with it. But this means that players may stop by and chat. Regardless of how they played, let's be polite, okay? Let's not let any of the DBD salt come into chat. Moderators, if we get salty people in here who just want to talk shit after the match, you have swords and hammers for a reason, okay? We don't need negativity in our space. We're not going to tolerate it. Even if the killer tunnels us out, even if survivors leave us on hook, if they come in here, we will be polite. But if they come in here typing something like GG, easy, I can't believe you loop like that or whatever, you can just carte blanche wipe them out of this community. We don't need that. Yep. Puts away Book of Slurs. Yeah, exactly, Bedrel. Yep. Because here's the thing. There's a lot of shit talking that happens in endgame chat. I have participated in it. Thank you for the giant emote, Seamus. Listen here, you biscuit-eating bulldog. Hi, Nivex. I have participated in it in the past, and you may see me say things that are witty, but express my discontent. I have definitely told a killer that tunneled me out at 5 gens that I've had more fun at the dentist. And that's all I said. That's all I said, okay? Witty expresses my discontent. If I get timed out, Sam said I could. Cherie. Now is the winter of our discount tent. Yeah, right? Right? Exactly. So, yeah, like, I've definitely put that in endgame chat. I've also definitely been very salty in endgame chat. I've had my epiphany. It is a game. DBD is just a game. There is no reason to hold on to lingering anger about it. People are gonna people. We will do our best to navigate it because we are civilized-ish. So we're gonna try not to encourage any trolls that might come in. Basically. And if salty killers, or I say salty, but if like shitty killers come in and they try to brag about whatever they did, you know, you're a civilized otter. Civilized. More or less. You know, you'll get the vibe from me. I will probably tell them, you know, you play your way and do what you gotta do. I didn't enjoy it. The end. And if they want to try to start shit, they can leave. And if they just don't engage, their account can stay. And that's just the way I'm gonna play it. That's the way it's gonna roll. That's the way it's gonna roll. So, with that being said, let's actually come over to this screen, yeah? Make sure that it's picking up the game sounds. It indeed is. There we go. The Grimoire is opened. So now we're voting for more stuff, which I'm very excited for. I'm really excited, by the way, that Silver Mommy was the pick. I'm really excited. So we'll see how that goes. I've placed my whatchamacallits there. Selections. I've placed my selections. I put in my vote. Oh, okay. We've got more Iron Maiden shirts for people. Got it. The tomes. Very nice. Don't care. Oh, I didn't realize that we have tomes without challenges. Got it. That's why there's no diamonds. What do we have for quests? I still need to do killer trials at some point. 8 health states, sure. Skill checks while healing, earning emblems. Beautiful. And then obviously, I will say, I'm very much enjoying that if you want to get all of these, you typically have to complete all of these. So you have to play both Killer and Survivor. I'm finding that very interesting. And tricky, but interesting. Let's do that. Let's do that. Just, you know, get them in there. All right. Regular old 1v4. I am running, yeah, 11's perk for tokens if you get the killer's aura, like it, or if the killer sees you, which I thought was a really interesting way to get the information that I get from distortion. Resilience, Iron Will because Yunjin is loud AF, and Windows because I am blind AF. I'm blind, and I've got my cocoa, and it's wonderful. I'm loving the estimated queue time at the bottom too, by the way. Big win. Big win. Like, that makes me so happy. So freaking happy. Because it gives you an idea on, are the queues running a little behind? Sometimes they are. Sometimes they are. Oh, let's actually sit back. I got so heated about Phasmo that I like leaned forward. I need to sit back before we get into the game, and then I'm like leaning forward because I'm really engaged. I will probably... So I do this weird thing. I say weird. I think we all do it. Where I think I can lean to see better, to looking around things, and I sometimes like lean forward when I'm trying to duck through things or whatever, and I smack my headset off of my mic. It's a total thing. Because reasons. The matchmaking failed. Well, that's a new one. I've never had the matchmaking fail in a solo queue lobby. That's a new error, DBD. Watch. Watch. I got on DBD just in time for their servers to go down. Oh, here we go. We got Poop, Bald Gang, and Corn Nut. All right. Those are some names. Those are some names. I have questions. I don't know if I want answers to those questions, but I have questions. You heard Poop, Ball Gang, and Corn Nut. Yeah, we've got Poop, or Poot, Bald Gang, and Corn Nut. They are some names. They're all Steam players because I don't have the globe next to them, so there's that. Bean, welcome in. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good Friday. It's a good start to your weekend. Oh, I didn't realize they had outlined the check marks. How interesting. I'm very interested, by the way, in the... So we've already been able to customize scratch marks at this point, but now in the PTB they are testing out customizing auras, which I think is really kind of a good idea. It's very helpful for colorblind people in making sure that they have colors that they can see better. And it's nice for somebody like me who maybe just doesn't want. Maybe that's the thing. There we go. Who doesn't want it to be quite so blendy. Oh, this map. There's normally... Singularity? Oh, no! Is that Skull Merchant? I haven't seen a Skull Merchant in so long. Or is it a Krasu? It's a Krasu. Ooh! That's a... Yep. I hesitated for a little too long. But they got a gen done. Oh, somebody tried a flashlight save. Let's go. I don't know what the pallet was for, but... Alrighty then. No offense, but we are not staying right there. I've done some crazy things in my time, but that's not one of them. Thank you, Poot. Oh, Grim Embrace. She's otherwise busy, so we'll heal under hook. I don't know why that gen is yellow. Possibly a blast mine installed on it? Wiretap? Okay, they're down there. I basically didn't want to be in a loop and mucking them up. Someone peed on it, Bedril? Ew. Ew. I'm gonna start walking away, though, because she's gonna get the Grim Embrace. Or is she? Has she not gone far enough away yet? Now she did. Make the rescue. I don't know where he's going. I don't know where he's going. Maybe he's got resilience. Poor Corn Nut, this is her second hook. Does she not care about me? Interesting. Alright, let's go get Corn Nut. Oh, Corn Nut is safe. Oh, jeez. My headset. I apologize if you can hear it in the mic. I have no sound right now for myself. Headset, I really need you to work. There we go. I really needed it to work. It was unfortunate timing, headset. Every now and then it just like disconnects itself. Awkward. But we got the gen done. I couldn't hear Jack Diddley, but we got the gen done. What is happening? We've got no aura reading perks. That I know of. Okay. We're nice and healed. She's just listening for gens. I don't know what our situation looks like with the gens, but I'm gonna work on this one. I'm gonna work on this one. Sounds like a good plan to me. Okay, she found Poot. Which Poot is the only one who can realistically take any hooks, so... Let's hope Poot is a really good looper. You got this, Poot! We believe in you! Maybe I believed too hard. You hate it? Not too often, but no warning. Yeah, no warning. And therein lies the issue. There's no way she didn't hear that. Oh, doesn't come over here. Potentially. We've got an aura. Barbecue? Something caused aura to be red. This is a bad idea. Maybe not. Isn't there another gen in here normally? Probably. Can I find it? Not easily. There goes Bald Gang. Where was the gen I was working on? Over there. Is that ambient synced? Probably. Wired headset supremacy? Oh, it's already kicked. So, I have used a wired headset before, and I just don't enjoy it. Sizzling sound? It's gotta be the map itself. Corn nut, what are you doing? Oh, you're over there. You heard that too? Yeah, it's on the map. I was concerned it was like something to do with the killer. And I was like, uh-oh. Being able to go get a drink or yeah. Yep, while listening to whatever. Yep. I gotta make sure my brother's not talking shit about me, you know? This is probably a really dumb idea. But I can't let my fellow survivor just die on hook. The logical thing is to go for hatch. Alright, Poop made the decision for us. Poop was like, don't you dare! And the race is on. And the race is on. Okay, we wait. So you know how there's a World Cup for puppies? I think we should have a Stanley Cup for kittens. Oh, that'd be so cute. Okay, here she comes. Okay, full send. Full send! Some kind of audio artifact in the game. It's like stuff falling on the outside of the walls. My god, my heart is hammering. Oh! We're free! We're free! Woo! They all immediately left. Okay. Oh, and so did the killer. We had Pain Res, Pop, Grim Embrace, and Nowhere to Hide. Okay, so Kicking Gens was the one. Thank you, Seamus. Woo! My goodness. I didn't realize they had Will Make It. I did not realize that. It was Blast Mine that we were seeing on the gens. Interesting. Interesting. Moving right along. Moving right along. I was not expecting to escape on my very first match in. I was not. Oh, excuse me. How are we doing on the quests? Well, we did 3 health states. We need 3 more skill checks. We need at least 3 more, or 2 more benevolent emblems. 7 more skill checks healing a survivor. And then I have to play killer at some point. Next match, I know ads are coming up. But I'm hoping that maybe we can get through a match before I have to run the ads. Fingers crossed, you know, maybe. A girl can dream, could be so lucky. Stealing cats. Bibiana? Wisteria Garden. And then me. An interesting group. The fact that we've got twinning Nias with names that look kind of similar, I'm going to assume that they are a duo. I'm gonna assume they're a duo, and looking at the flashlight and the toolbox, this one's probably trying to sabotage, and this one's probably going for flashlight saves. That's my guess. They're going to try to be the biggest pain in the ass to the killer. I'm going to not have anything to do with that, but I will benefit if they succeed. And what I mean by that is basically I'm not going to engage in torturing the killer. I am just going to play the game. That being said, though, if I am right, I'm also not going to anticipate them doing gens. So there's also that. I'm not going to anticipate on them doing gens if I think that they're trying to make the killer have rage. Which, legitimately, some survivors, like, that is what they just enjoy. Ooh, swamp. Swampity swamp. Let's go get tier done. Docks. Ooh, somebody's got proof thyself. Wait, I didn't see a notification that it's the first. Is it not? Is it Bird Lady? It is Bird Lady. Okay. And it was just a weird sound. That's awkward. But she can't aim up, so. Hi, Wisteria Garden. Welcome in. How are you? Blood favor? Okay. Like the audio's overdriving, Seamus? Interesting. Woohoo! 10 repair skill checks. Let's go. We're gonna have to go find a lit totem. This blood favor is gonna be a little awkward. What up, friendo? Okay. Totem check. That one's not lit. Okay, we'll go this direction. Check the corners, check the center. Saw that I had TTV. Yeah, I'm running the risk. I'm running the risk of becoming the killer's favorite toy. Some killers have big feelings about TTVs. I think I'm gonna have to dip. It's giving me... No worries, Bedrol. No worries. Go take care of yourself. I appreciate you being here while you could. Is it lit? It's not lit. Wisteria's in our current match. Wisteria is our Rick Grimes. Alright, no guy there. That one's not lit. It's got to be in the center somewhere. The totem is in the center somewhere. It has to be. They've changed the sound of the birds. They have changed the sound of the birds, because that is really strange. This is a rough map to find blood favor on, too. Like, I know where most of the totem spawns are, but not all of them. Yeah! Get you down from there. Like, I'm happy to heal her, just not under the hook out in the open, you know? This is our main building? Yes. Rick, what an interesting scream. I've never played with a Rick. Please let me heal. Thank you. Has a loud frequency sound like a death or hex activates. Oh, interesting. If I need to turn the game volume down on stream, just let me know. Because I can do that after this match. Alright, blood flavor. Where are you? You are my obsession right now. I must find you. Yeah, see, that one's not lit. Oh, I haven't been in Killer Shack yet. Let me go take a peek real fast. Nope. Okay. I'm gonna have to just give up on it. I don't know where it is. But I'm very curious now. Because I've got to help with the gens. I've got to help with the generators. How did she not... Like, I was right there. Just look over, ma'am. Alright, we'll sit down on main. I'm not sure where blood favor is. There's probably, like, one small part of the map I haven't made it to. Will you snooze the ads, please, Seamus? Thank you. She is, like, laser focused. Laser focused on that person. I wonder what happened. Okay. Well, that was a moment. Also, I don't think I've ever seen that artist skin before, but it's really cool looking. And we go down here. Head over to make a savey save. Did they make her angry? I have questions that are not going to get answers. Time to go. Oh, she came back inside. I was doing pretty decent though without the pallet. The twins were aggravating. They might have been. They might have. Anything's possible. It is what it is. We're probably going to the basement. For it is right there. Oh no, we're not. I'm a little surprised, honestly. I'm a little surprised. And I am not sticking around to test her level of benevolence. This looks like a good spot to touch myself. One gen to go. That's not terrible. Not terrible. It's doable. It's absolutely doable. Maybe she didn't like that the one wanted to steal cats, you know? Maybe that was the issue. Oh, if only he had had whatchamacallit, adrenaline. I'm going to the other door. The one that she maybe doesn't expect us at. That's not good! I didn't see Noed pop up. Before I go and get him, though, I'm gonna need to get this door open, just in case. Okay, we're safe. Let's go back for him. She might be baiting, but again, I don't want to leave my fellow survivor behind if I don't have to. Because it's just a game, and escaping isn't everything. Now we hope. Oh. She is just gonna keep baiting. Or she's gonna come right after me. I ran into a tree! Oh, GG's. Oh, GG's. This is perfect, though, because the ad's gonna start in like 30 seconds, and this match will be over in less than that, probably. Honestly, she used my altruism against me. She used my altruism against me. It's not a bad play. What else is she gonna do at this point? What else is she gonna do? Like... It is what it is. You would have, right? You know, end game, anything goes. Anything goes. If I had been less altruistic, I would have escaped. But I went back for my fellow survivor despite seeing her standing right there. All she had was blood favor. Oh, sorry about that. I had to sneeze. Interesting. Yeah, I've never seen that outfit before, but how interesting. All right. Ads are starting, so I'm going to put the BRB screen up. Get up, stretch your legs, use the bathroom, get a snack, refill your water. I know I have to refill my water. Whatever you need to do, now's a good time to do it, and I will meet you guys back here in just a few minutes. Let's get those ads out of the way, keep the pre-rolls off for new people. Mirror. Get in there. And excuse me. I am struggling with this garbage. Get in the bin. No! No. In the bin. From here? Nope. Still not. This is me in real life, by the way. I suck at this. Oh my god. Get in there. Oh, sweet. I got him with a nice headshot there. Really? You're still standing, dude? It was a beautiful headshot, and he almost, like, walked away from it. What the actual fuck? These nuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. I hope these nuts aren't roasting on an open fire. Somebody's gonna be real upset. Someone's gonna be real upset if that's the case, Seamus. Oh my goodness. Like, no king shaming, but I don't think anybody wants that. I hold myself, but you jump down! You know, whatever works. Any port in a storm. Ribbit and tear, mother frogger! Oh my fucking god, is right! So that happened. You were right. The clock is broken. You can fix it, right? Of course, just a second. We are going through a New York day in spring where you experience all the seasons all at once. Just hours apart. Is it safe to kiss me? Oh!
Safe for you or for me?
Either. Damn the danger. I want this. Me.
Yes. Then just a taste. For now.
I fucking love it. We got a bedroom boner. Standing at attention. And I took a picture of it. Okay. Managed it. Like, look. I got all three. I got them. I got the prize. They're like little tiny wooden penises. The summoning circle is in the other room, though, that you're gonna need to enjoy. That door won't open.
Oh, yeah? Okay, I believe you.
Tootie was like, I'm gonna open it anyways.
I'm ready to bust this door open.
Welcome back from the ads, friends. Thank you for your patience. Let me... It's gonna mute the game because I have mute focus on, but let me turn DBD slider down ever so slightly and see if that helps with what you guys are hearing. Because I definitely don't want to be blowing anybody's eardrums out, and like the way I have my headset set, it's fine for me, but I recognize that OBS may not be the same. So let's see if that helps. If you're still getting like weird sound artifacting with loudness, let me know. If it doesn't, it's on the game side. Yeah. I refilled my water, so when I run out of cocoa, I'm good on that. And I got myself a little bit of a bathroom break. I had myself a little bit of a bathroom break. Got myself a bathroom break? What am I saying? Words. It's just an artifact. Okay. Well, I turned it down anyways to hopefully maybe keep that from being an issue. Privsessa? I don't know how to pronounce that name. State 2010 and Mind Freak. You don't see Marias in the wild very often. You don't see many Marias in the wild these days. And just like that, I was out of hot cocoa. That's okay. Now we switch back to water. Now we switch back to water, and I feel nice and warm and cozy inside. That was the main reason for the hot cocoa anyways. I woke up from my nap, and I was, like, a little cold. So if I drink hot cocoa, specifically hot cocoa, it doesn't work as well with tea for whatever reason. They're both hot beverages. It makes me warm from the inside out. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I like the warmth. Cocoa sounds yummy, but you don't have any right now? Oh, Carrie, man. That's brutal. Speaking of cocoa, though, you guys, Sunday is a baking stream. We're making chocolate dream cookies, and I've got these new cookie stamps for them to make them pretty patterns. I'm really excited. And I will also show you the tart pan that arrived from an anonymous gifter on Throne, which is very exciting. Gothic Fairy Queen, thank you so much for the resubscription, friend. I appreciate you. 5 heckin' months. Oh, it's a Chucky. Or a Tiffany. One of the two. One of the two. While waiting for Arc Patch to download. Oh, did they have an update? Did they have a big update? Ooh, where did she go down? Where did she go down? Over there? Like, literally right there? You know, this is just a thought, but I shouldn't be on that gen. Really? That's ballsy. You're a rock star. I was fucking hopeful. He almost missed me. He almost missed me. Oh, he's got Iron Grasp. I was hoping for the Field of View tech, but that's right. Chucky has a different... I should have hit at the other side of the shack. At least I got Bitch Hook. Massive map update the other day. Probably some fixes for things. They added a huge amount of area. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'm in the basement. Katie Poo and I are in the basement. Okay, good. He's off on the other side of the map. what? Let's just throw some resilience into this. Might as well. Oh my god. I thought I had hit that. Oh, that was weird. That was a weird hit. It sounded on my end like it hit the rock first, and then it hit me. Woo! Let's go! He really wanted that basement hook. There's only one direction he can come from, so. He was greeting for basement, he was. He's in hidey ho mode. Probably. I really thought I had hit that skill check. Gonna let her cook. I wonder if she has overcome or something that made it so her scratch marks disappeared. I'm not sure, but he definitely, like, lost sight of her. Which, like, good for her. Definitely good for her. Make sure I hit the skill check this time. Because that's very handy. He does not want this one gen to be done. But you know what? He has a limited number of kicks on it. No, he doesn't. One, two. Okay. Heading over to a door. Arguably, this is the more dangerous of the doors because of his iron grasp and obsession with the basement. He could be camping her, though, for all we know. No giggles. Okay, no blood warden. Is he camping her? That is the question. Sort of. If he has no ed, we're fucked. Where was the door I opened? I think it was this one. It was indeed. I don't know where no it is. Time to go. Ah! Time to go. Oh, that was a beautiful rescue and escape. The BT absorbing the NOED was just chef's kiss. Was chef's kiss. Amazing. NOED, Iron Grasp, Whispers, and Friends Till the End. An interesting build. A really interesting build. G Survivors XD. I don't know if they're being positive or negative with that. We'll take it as positive. As far as I know, nobody was toxic, so we'll take it as positive. Alright, I got my benevolent emblems. Let's go. I dropped a paladin chase. Love that. We made it to tier 36 already. I have to say, I really do appreciate the fact that DBD has made it so long as you're doing the quests, you should earn enough rift tokens to actually get through the rift. Kags, hello, welcome in. How are you? How are you, friend? The limited number of kicks? It is, kind of. So, God, it's been in place now for at least a year. Maybe a little longer, Gothic Fairy, where they have 8 kicks on a gen total, and that also includes from, like, Surge or Eruption, and then they, like, the gen can no longer be kicked and forced to regress, because what we were seeing happen was too many times a killer knew what gen you needed to get done, especially if it was in a 3 gen, and would just keep coming back to the same gen and kicking it over and over and over again. And the matches were endless. It became like a trial of willpower. So they put a limited number of kicks on a gen, and unless you're really stalking a gen, you'll never hit it. You'll never hit it. Like, I've only seen it happen once where a gen got completely blocked by a killer. Would be about right. Haven't played it for a long time. Yeah. Yup. You're just waking up from a nap, Kags? Don't you mean from your slumber? Isn't this like your normal wake-up time? I feel like this is closer to your normal wake-up time, Kags. Ooh, 2 hidden tokens. Alright. I'm really surprised that we wiggled off of that Chucky's shoulders, though, heading for basement. Like, we were just far enough away. Whew. Whew. I'm also surprised he didn't camp basement to confirm 1 kill. Like, I would have. Especially with NOED in play, I would have. That would have absolutely been my go-to. Endgame, all bets are off. I don't like how quiet it is. I bet you don't like how quiet it is either, dude, huh? I feel like we're gonna get ganked by a ghost face or something. Makes me nervous. Or a Mikey. One of the other stealth killers. Also, did you guys have any of the weird artifacting noises that time in that match? Or had they gone away? It went away perfect. I think turning it down probably helped. What up, Trap Daddy? I haven't seen you in a while. That explains why we didn't hear him. He was probably setting up Killer Shack. Get her back! Ooh! Oh my god. Dang it, I didn't make the window. I cannot believe I spun him twice, essentially, and then missed the window. Oh, another Iron Grasper. Okay. Please go back and finish main gen. It was so close. If she had just sat on it with me, we would have finished it, by the way. Stealth pig? Oh my gosh. No, not a stealth pig. Holy crap. Please, no. Normal wake up time is around noon to 2 p.m., but had to do groceries this morning, so pushed sleep back to when I would normally wake up and couldn't fall asleep easy. Oh, Kags, that's rough. That's rough. That is a new skin for him. It's not. He's had that skin for a little while. Well, this is going swimmingly. Does he? Oh, he does take the risk. Okay, first things first, I pop this gen. Because it's right there. Second thing, we go fetch our friend. Nope, they're going to fetch our friend. We're going to just get the heck out of here. Because listen, I've done some crazy things, but that's not what. His username better be Whiffmeister. Oh my god, Seamus. Be nice. Where are his traps, though? I have concerns about that as well. Like, where are they? I saw it too late. I had already hit the spacebar to vault the window, and he knew. Oh, whoop. Bye, dude. I made him vault. I made him vault. Well played, sir. Well played, right? They're all going to be at the gates. They might. I wonder if he's trying to play the way Ghost Arcade did. Because that was hilarious. I don't know if you guys saw that. He played Trapper on Midwich. And he just put all of his traps in courtyard. And then opened a gate. So funny. It was so funny. And they were the kind that reset themselves, and if you unhooked if you freed yourself from them, you were left in the dying state. It was amazing. Absolutely amazing. Oh, found one. We've officially found one trap. Okay, I need to keep myself more or less scarce, though. Because let's be honest. Okay, he was up there. I am on death hook. So I need to be a good little gen jockey. And try not to be noticed. Patch update is done. Can hop into the dino game and play on the map. Nice, Carrie. Nice. I hope you have lots of fun and get your breeding project started again. Right, I think I saw Seamus on there earlier too, did I not? Are you back into the Ark game, Seamus? Because I know you took a break from it for a bit. Oh. Plot it down! Plot it down! And now we're just gonna quietly walk away. No scratchy marks. Oh, somebody's trying to do something there. Oh dear. It was a bad idea to do that. Listen, I'm happy to heal you, but you better come up here. Because I'm crazy, but I'm not necessarily stupid. Actually, let's check and see if this injures you. It does not. Does he fully come up here, though, to reset it? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. We need another generator that we can work on. I think I just ran through a puddle of blood. Yes, disarming his traps does alert him. And sometimes, depending on add-ons, it might also injure you. So, I wanted to check while I still had a full med kit. Oh, we're blessing a totem? An interesting choice at this point. Seamus did. Oh. That was a choice that she made to get in that locker, and then she threw a pallet, and... well, that's gonna end badly for her. Maybe? Womp womp. Yeah. Was that dead man's switch, though? Hi, AC. Welcome in. How are you?
I'm gonna need you to drink.
You got it, AC.
Head back, shoulders back, sit up straight, stop clenching your jaw, and
Okay, he kicked it. He's going away. We'll start working on it again. Smush the baboon. Yeah, I had a feeling. I had a feeling, sir. Listen, I'm not here to play the fuck around and find out game, okay? It is what it is. If they get out, excellent for them. Tired, can't sleep, sciatica's acting up. Oh, that sucks. That sucks that your sciatica's acting up. I'm sorry to hear that. Any hook will do. Da-da-da-da. To the hook. Hi, Gwen. I was about to say it's my first death, but it's not. We died to that artist, too. GG's. That had to be Dead Man's Switch. It had to be Dead Man's Switch. I'm very curious. I must wait. George Family 44. Oh, Hatchet Killer Shack. Interesting. An interesting choice. Spectate. Let's see how it ends. Well, that's not good. You know, I don't think this is going to end very well. I don't think this is going to end very well for her. Yeah, he fully trapped Shaq. To spite of Jesus, right? If she realizes if she's the one who played the Shaq offering, she could do it. It's on the... Oh, it's real close. She ain't getting that opportunity, though. Oh, GG's. GG's. Was it Dead Man's? It was Dead Man's Switch. Okay. Iron Grasp, Noed, and Brutal. Very good. So close. She was so close. She was so close. Like, GG's. It was close. Do I have these? I do. Real quick. Real quick. I need to dump blood points into the killer. Because we have the first. Yes. I just want to spend the max.
No escape.
Dump as many in as we can. Because once I get him to level 3, then I'm good to go. I will have gotten all of them back up to level 3, and life is good. So, I wasn't quite sure how close I could get. I was like, we might as well just dump those blood points. Alright, next match! Next match! Oh! And a posture check for AC. I can't... So, I actually have to, like, hoist myself, so I can't easily do posture checks in the middle of running from killers. Oh, Elisa, you really don't see them out in the wild. We'll see if Nick Cage is memeing. A lot of times they are. It paid off, by the way, for that trapper to take all the time for the setup. So this is the only outfit that Lisa has. Because Lisa herself is a skin for Cheryl. So when you play Lisa Garland, that's what you look like. The end. Just like if you play the one that Ethan always played there. Sybil. If you play Officer Sybil, it's also a skin. So that's why Sybil only has the one outfit. Gerald. We can't make Gerald anymore, Seamus. We can't not do it. It's a sad, sad day. A lot of hidden offerings. Okay. Okay. I see you, hidden offerings. I see you. Trey sad, right? Trey sad. Trey sad. Lethal. Right off the bat, we have lethal. And it's a nurse. Well, that's terrifying. That's terrifying. The question is she a scary good nurse? Or is she still learning nurse? Because there's really, like, no in between. You learn nurse until you're scary with her. In my experience. And then you're terrifying. I almost missed that one. Was a good try, ma'am. Was a good try. Ooh! Beautiful hit. You did it. I'm proud of you. We'll just double back. Nice, nice, nice. Oh! The long hit! Ma'am! Stunning. She is kind of creepy hot, yeah. Like, that was a good hit. That was a beautiful hit on her part. Yeah, you kick that gen, ma'am. I think she wanted to go up. Okay, they got main gen done. We need to do some on the other side of the map. Sir, I am not that crazy. Barbecue. Okay, lethal and barbecue. I was about to say, someone less injured. There has to be a gen over here. Here we go. Oh, quick gambit. Nice. Yeah, I'm perfectly content to go for saves if I have to, but let's work on a gen on the opposite side of the map. Nick Cage is a little injured like us. I have to remind myself that I'm injured so that I don't just let my iron will lie to me. Whew, I almost missed that skill check. I was zoning out a little. And my brain struggled to realize what needed to happen. Resilience for the win. Beautiful. Okay, oh, there's the barbecue. She'll probably be over here. Those healing poses, though, they are a little suspicious, Gwen. Oh, I was about to say, sir, we have to move. It was a good try, but that was the side of her head. Yeah, sometimes you end up with your face, like, literally glitched through their crotch, and it's a little awkward, Gwen. It's a little awkward, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, she will not do that. Good thing I have this med kit. Nurses? Question mark? It used up my tokens and then gave me another one, but I didn't actually see her aura. Lolzers, yeah. Yeah, it's something else. Okay, we got our health states. Do we have any road gens? We need a locker real fast. Please let there not be iron will. Because we need to hide her aura. Okay. Very good. Let's go make a save. Probably a really bad idea, but we're doing it. Okay. There's a road gen. And it's got some progress. I like progress. Whoop. Look, ma'am, it's still sparking. And there's clearly nobody here. Okay. Beautiful. Oh, not in a cage! Threesome! Right? Menage a trois on this generator. Actually, we're working on 2 different gens, which is a good thing. He's off to go see if he can make a save. Understandably. Understandably. Do I make it to the locker? Do I make it to the locker? Do I make it to the locker? Oh, I do. Our aura is safe today! And that's the gen she's working on. Okay. This way. The slow turn. She was not pleased with that. Helps if I'm at the actual switch. You guys touch each other's butts. Nurse lady's keeping him busy. Nurse and nurse. You know, it's nurse versus nurse right now. Oh, no. Oh! She got the stun. We're gonna have to go to the other door. I'm gonna start my healing process. That's, well, if it was 80% or more and she had the right perk, she actually could. Nurses. Definitely nurses. Oh my god! I can't believe I jumped through her blink. Was a good try, friends. Leave. Get out. Was a good try. It was a good try. Hopefully there's not Blood Warden. If there's Blood Warden, they are so immensely screwed right now. But if there is Blood Warden and they stayed to heal, knowing full well that there was no saving me... It is what it is. So this weekend, I'm going to be making chocolate dreams. I almost called them cocoa dreams. Chocolate dreams. Are they bagging at the exit gate? Like, Nick, where are you? Please leave. I can't spectate for whatever reason. Yeah, it's a new to me recipe that I'm very excited for. Barbecue, pop, lethal. Oh, it was nowhere to hide. She was kicking gens. Wait, then... How did she see at endgame when I was trying to do the last little bit of heal? Okay, there it is. Badman Keepsake. I've never really looked at this add-on. Hitting a survivor with a successful blink attack causes their aura to be revealed when healing or being healed within a 28-meter range for 60 seconds. Dang. Dang. GG's to that nurse. A blink and a miss. Thank you for the clip, Seamus. Thank you for the clip. That was a moment. That was a moment. Yeah, the chocolate dreams are a new to me cookie. I found the recipe on the King Arthur website, and what drew me to it is the fact that I can use cookie stamps to make them look fancier than they really probably are. And I think that they're going to be simple to make, but delicious to eat and look really cute. So it checks all the boxes. Not gonna lie, I really wanted to make Italian butter cookies where you dip them in chocolate and put sprinkles and stuff on them. And I was gonna make candied cherries to go in some of them, and you use a piping bag and stuff. And I was like, yes, I really want to do this. And then I realized that I was gonna overextend myself because I was deciding what cookies I wanted to make on Wednesday. And Wednesday to Sunday is not a lot of time to like prep and prepare and get an idea of timing and stuff. So I was like, you know what? We're gonna hold off. We'll make the Italian butter cookies closer to Easter. So they're gonna be end of the month because they'll keep for a week to go from last Sunday in March to first Sunday in April, right? So we're gonna do those last Sunday of the month. And of course, pre-orders will be open. They also make like a lot of cookies. Yeah, keeping it simple. And that means that we can get through daylight savings time. Barf. Try to get our sleep schedule situated. Stop reading late at night because that is not helping me. It's not helping me with the sleep factor at all. And hopefully by then, because I feel like the Italian butter cookies are going to be cookies that I need to start earlier in the day, earlier than my 2 p.m. start time typically. I think I'm going to want to start them closer to noon, which means I'm going to need to get up a little earlier. I'm going to need to be ready to go. Right? We'll see. I'm going to try, especially because that noon's going to actually be 11 a.m. to my body. Oh, I don't like it. Daylight savings time is stupid and does nothing except annoy people. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. You're not wrong, Seamus. You're not wrong. And I was looking it up with Kissy last night. Canada was the start of daylight savings time. Why? Why did you do this to us, Canada? Okay, they were the first ones to enact it in 1908. Then Germany and Austria-Hungary followed suit in, I think it was like 1916. And the U.S. decided it was a good idea in 1918. Why? Right? Boo. Not cool. No idea. Well, Cags, as a Canadian and the resident Canadian in chat right now, I'm going to need you to take responsibility for this and somehow reverse it. If only it were so easy. You also want it gone, right? Right? It needs to just be taken out back and dealt with. Nobody wants daylight savings time. And all of these people, okay, here's my hot take, right? All of these people who want daylight savings time to be the standard, you don't understand how international time zones work, right? Okay? Daylight savings time is the anomaly. If we get rid of it, we just go back to standard time, which is where Hawaii, parts of Alaska, Arizona, parts of other states, parts of Canada, and many, many countries just stay all year round. We just stay to meet up with them. We don't do compromise time where we pick half hour in between. We don't stay on daylight savings time permanently. No, we go back to standard time the way it was meant to be. The end. It's not complicated. It's not complicated. Last I heard, Ontario was waiting for New York and Quebec to agree to get rid of it. Let's go, New York and Quebec. Come on, my state. Come on. Let's do it. And that's the big thing, too. Like, states can individually decide that they're no longer going to practice daylight savings time. Let's go. Let's go. The sun coming up at, like, 4 o'clock in the summer, though. It's so annoying. You know what, though? You can get blackout curtains. New York will never do it on their own. Yeah. You can get blackout curtains. I find it far more disrupting to have the sun still be out at 10 o'clock at night, practically. Because then I get screwed up on going to bed on time. So, I can black out the sun in the morning. But once I'm up, I'm just following the sunlight. That, and once again, we were on standard time up until just over 100 years ago, and we were fine. We were fine. And Alaska is either full sun or full dark most of the year. If they can do it, we can deal with sun a little earlier in the day. I don't go to bed anyways. Shh. Quiet, Seamus. I do too. It's just not at the correct hours. It's just not at correct hours. But no, I'm a big fan of just go back to standard time, mesh up with the rest of our states that don't practice, and the rest of the world that don't practice, which, by the way, I think is the majority of the world, or at least 50% of it. Be done with it. Easy squeezy. We fall back. We don't do anything more. We're good to go. All right, it is ad break time, though. So, get up, stretch your legs, use the bathroom, refill your water, anything you need to do, now's the time to do it. 3 minutes, nobody misses anything. I'm putting that BRB screen up, and then we'll get right back into me dying by moonlight, actually, because it's not daylight here. Okay, be right back, friends. I was wondering if I could do that. Not gonna lie, that's kind of bullshit. Are you looping yourself, sir? Are you looping yourself? I have been going camping since before I am old enough to remember going camping. That's how long I've been doing this. There's a photo of me on film, a film photograph, holding my dad's hand, and it really looks like a pedophile is walking away with a toddler because my dad and apparently my Uncle Clark, because I was talking to my Aunt Marcia about this at camp this year, about this photo, both of them decided that this was their summer and they were going to wear Speedos. The year was 1991, probably, and it's not a look I ever want to see on my dad again. We'll just say that. Okay. There. Now if it boils over at all, it ends up on ye olde tinfoil and not ye olde bottom of the oven. And you know what's way easier to clean than the bottom of the oven? Ye olde tinfoil. Bottoms up, I guess. Oh. Oh, it hit you after. It's not the initial, it's the after. Oh. Oh. No! It's gotta be random. See, if I get a full scoop and then I split it in half, I can get 2 at once. Then I can have 2 balls in my hand. I mean, what? It just shapeshifted, didn't it? This is the best part, honestly. Peel it off. There it goes. Release. Oh, you're gonna be a stickler down in my cuticle edges, are you? My nail bed edges. Get out of there. That's what I thought. That's what I thought, motherfucker. There we go. I still have some around the top edge. Welcome back from the ads, friends. Thank you for your patience. Let's go again. Let's go again. Getting them bloody points. So I can dump them in the first and get them up to prestige 3. The wingman for you, Presto 4, and Nayeli, or Nayel 179, something like that. I don't know. We got an Eddie, a Yui, and a Dwight. Should be interesting. Should be interessante. Yes. Yes, yes. Ugh. Well, Dwight, everybody's ready. Let's go. Let's go. No. Gonna have to wait the last 15 seconds. Honestly, it always makes me nervous when players do that because I'm like, oh no, are they AFK? Are they AFK? Because that would really suck. Mom and brother are coming up tomorrow to get stuff. Oh, fantastic. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. Get that out of the way. Be done with it. Always a good thing. Hopefully it is uneventful. You're so excited? Absolutely. As you should be. What's the timeline looking for you to move into your new house? Because I know you said that it's complicated. Just pile it on the curb with a free signed Seamus. Okay, I haven't been to the school in a little while. Oh, the artist. Well, this will be an interesting map for her. Okay, basement's not down here. That's good to know. It's in shack. There's a totem there. None here. Above? Above. Okay. As mid-March? Wow. As late as mid-May. So you've got a little bit of a window, but you got to start packing, basically. That'll take a bit. Still lots of variables. Understandably so. Understandably so. You packing? Hey, let's go. Oh, that's awkward. That was definitely a great skill check. Nobody saw anything, though. We're just going to walk away from this. I'm going to itch my arm. You have gasoline and matches. It makes packing easier. They kind of want to sell the house, Seamus, not the land. Okay, let's go get them off of that hook. She's wise. She hasn't opened this up. Oh, okay, they got her off a hook. Well, in that case... Although I will say, if I was the artist, I would want this gen in particular done because it's on the wrong floor. It's on the level. She can't send her birds up or down, just straight across. So, but not the tunnel one. That ain't pretty. That ain't pretty. See, there's a great skill check. That's more what I'm expecting. There's one gen done. Artist is also creepy hot. Yes, I agree. She has really nice legs. Really nice legs. I like her pixels. Such such a weird thing to say. No, definitely not. Alright, that takes care of that. Actually, before I leave from here, just in case, we're gonna get rid of this. Always chased inappropriate. You know, Seamus, liars don't get Christmas presents. This is going rather poorly all of a sudden. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I don't think it's safe to be right there to heal. This is going tits up real fast. Okay, real fast. Let me stop this from regressing, and then I'll get you grabbed off of there, dude. Oh, my lord. Ma'am, this is not my fault. It's not my fault. Wow. You know, I normally don't do this, but I'm good. I'm good, you guys. Like, I am good. We had one person that got tunneled right at the beginning, and what had happened? Like, 2 gens got done. I'm good. I have the option to abandon. So when all survivors are downed, you have the option to abandon. And I am not... It is really good that it's an option. Because it's one of those things where it's like, I could wait, get hooked, take my chances maybe. I don't even know if they would have spawned because there were technically 2 other survivors on the map instead of just 1. Hope that somebody has Unbreakable or what have you, or I can just abandon because the option exists for me and get into a different match. This is my choice. Having the game held hostage was toxic as hell. It really was. Yep, it really was. And I appreciate that that's an option. And it's also an option now, too, for killers at a certain point to be able to abandon. But those circumstances are a little bit harder to meet since the killer, generally speaking, is in charge of the match. But I think one of them is if survivors haven't touched objectives in a certain amount of time, the killer can then abandon. So it's mutual. There are safeguards in place for both sides. Which I appreciate. I appreciate it. And when you abandon, you get to keep your blood points. Oh! The game. Alright. So killer would have started upstairs. Because we started down. in theory. Ah. How dare you make everybody lose the game? That's rude. Oh. Boy. That's awkward. She's been through here. Well, I'll take that. Oh, oppression. Okay. I got real lucky there. She's kicked a gen. Hi, Opal. Why were you in basement? I have so many questions and none of them are good. She's trying to apply condemn stacks. She's going for the condemnation. Here's done. Y'all have a good night. Sleep well, Gwen. Thanks for stopping by. I hope somebody is going for that person. Okay. It's like, as the only person really doing a gen, turn that bad boy off. What is happening? Okay, Ace. Now, see, that is not an option to abandon that was given. Okay. But it does make me wonder if... Oh, Jesus. Oh, that's bad. Worth it? It's so worth it to get rid of some of those stacks. I forgot that holding the tape doesn't protect you anymore. Choices have been made. Choices have been made. Oh, she's got pee-pee head's charm, so she must really like Pyramid Head. I still remember the one time we had an Onryo on this map who just gave up the game right off the rip because, and I quote, "It's too hard of a map for Onryo. She's not suited for it." And I'm like, how is she not suited for it? Like, please explain. She literally can port across this entire map. How is she not suited for it? No, holding a tape is supposed to protect you from condemning. Oh, you know what? It's probably that we can transfer condemned. That's my guess. I'm probably going to get the condemned Mori at this rate. She's doing a really good job of stacking it on, and I've got the permanent. Bruh, I'm a lost cause. Don't worry about it. Let me just use my resilience, okay? I'm gonna need to find another TV at this rate. I'm in big trouble. Okay, let's go deal with this real fast. And the first to fall. Okay. That needed... Oh. Dear. Okay, we need to take a moment right now to touch ourselves. So that we can go get... Oh, he's so screwed. Just give me a minute, bro. I will be up there. I just, you know, she's gonna come back. He yeeted himself. Good job, bro. Good job. Let's take that. Do that. He's condemned. So she's gonna go find him. Oh, dude. Playing a dangerous, dangerous game. Alright, well, we gotta go down here because Hatch only spawns down here. Oh, out we go. Good lord. She was applying the pressure. Adderus Armpit Liquor. What a name. What a name. Spirit Fury Enduring. Oh, an interesting combo with... Oh, that's dirty. That's dirty pool right there. I love it. That... What an amazing thing. Duration of projections. Bonus speed increased. And... Okay, they get it. Oh, interesting. Good luck, have fun next. They were strong. They did a great job. I don't know what they mean by sorry for that kind of team. I'm not sure what happened. Maybe... So, maybe it was because the ace became a bot so fast? But I'm wondering, did they actually abandon or did, like, their game crash? Because that does happen sometimes, you know? I don't know. It beats me. I can't believe I got the hatch so fast. Like, whew! That was luck. Is Lily in here? Did Lily give me hatch prime delivery? Maybe. Maybe that's what happened. And for the record, I'm not calling Lily out of lurk should she actually be here. It's just a running joke that whenever we used to play with Lily, hatch just RNG spawned near her more often than not. So it was a joke of you get hatch prime delivery or Lily can give you hatch prime delivery. I bet these three are playing together with those outfits. I bet they're a 3-stack. So, if you ever hear me talk about hatch prime delivery and Lily, that is what I'm referencing. That is the reference. Ugh. Itch. I got an itch. Okay, that's better. That's better. We're actually, you know, considering the fact, knock on wood, that we're technically into the demon hours where things get kind of sweaty, we're not doing half bad. Like, the matches seem to be relatively solid. I'm impressed. The Onryo was very friendly. The armpit name was cracking me up. Okay, we'll work on the garden. Wonder who the killer is. Gotta keep an eye out in case it's one of our silent folks. Oh. Okay, they're with some survivors. Is there an artist challenge that I don't know about? There's so many of them. You know what? We're just gonna do this real fast. Ooh, that's awkward. That's awkward. How? Did she really not see me? Are you kidding me right now? How? How in the actual everything? Okay, we've got deadlock. Bro. Ooh, what is that I hear? Got a little Vittorio action going on. Okay. Fogwise thing there. Whatever it is. To store the stuff. Go ahead and crank on this. Oh. Okay, listen, I am not quite that crazy. Which way is she going? Why is she so blind? Why did they save him already? You guys, I have so many questions that are not going to get answers. What in the heck? She had to have seen me this time. Really? Is it Grim Embrace? Okay, now that she's gone, let's get you down from there. I have a lot of questions. They're not going to get answered. And she's going to come right back to this hook. Not quite. What is happening? Let me work on this a little longer. Yep, there they go. They're getting the rescue. So I didn't have to worry. I'm going to work on this gen. I don't know. I don't understand what's going on. You're gonna have to just hang on because she... There we go. Why didn't it... There must have been two there. Off we go. Much confusion. Much confusion. They keep coming to this side of the map, and it makes me wonder if they've already, like... We're gonna end up with a 3-gen over here, first and foremost. Second of all, it makes me wonder if they've already used, like, all of the pallets on the other side. I have so much confusion. That's fine. I'm so confused at this point, like, it's whatever. Yeah, they're not doing any of the gens over here. Okay, that one's done. But I don't know if upstairs got done. That's like the 4th or 5th time she's kicked that. That's her last Grim Embrace token. So they're gonna be blocked for a little bit. Which is dirty cool that this hook is so close to that gen so that she could kick it first. That dude's gonna stay in hiding over there because he's on death hook, so he's not gonna come. Or is he? Maybe. Well then. Thank you kindly. It is what it is. Like, she's not technically tunneling. There's just not much to work with. And I don't know if it's because they threw a lot of it, or if this map is just more sparse than others. Yeah, I'll make my skill checks for now. We'll see. I just wanted that gen. And I don't understand why this became like the running playground. That also confuses me. They really didn't run on that side of the map. It felt like anyways. I'm very confused. Put a little resilience into this for a bit. Okay. And I'm gonna go over here. And I'm gonna heal. Because I need to be able to take another hit. In theory. The resilience is nice, but I really need to be able to take that extra hit. I'm just gonna stay here for a moment. Because he's a big old dead. Does she come back over to check this gen, though? She did not. Damn it. She's really good with her birds. Yeah, no, there's plenty to work with over here. They just, for whatever reason, wanted to be on that side. I am so confused. I have no idea. I don't understand. It makes no sense. None. I do not understand what happened with this match. I swear the three of them were working together. Like, they had all the same outfits, so I'm assuming they're a three squad. But it didn't feel like they had the communication of a three squad. Like, it was so weird. It was so weird. Did I actually earn the pip? No, I didn't. See, I don't understand this either. It says +1, but we are clearly not to the pip level. Alright, does this Jeff actually get out? What were they running? Potential energy. Why were all of them... No wonder why we were struggling with gens. All of them had potential energy. 2 of them with bond, so they should have been nowhere near. I'm so confused. And, oh, okay, he abandoned. They had to have been playing together. They had to have been playing together. I am so confused. And all the artist had was Grim Embrace. I don't get it. I do not understand. Alrighty then. That was so weird. That was so weird. Alright, I'm just working on I'm working on basics right now. The milestones. Let's go into another match that maybe will be a little less weird, right? Hopefully. Because, whoo boy. Oh, buddy. Green Cryptid, a heart, Rinkoa, and myself. I don't know how I feel about your shorts, 11. Those are... Why are they over pants? I'm sure it has something to do with Stranger Things, but it just... It makes me feel uncomfortable to look at because I imagine what it must feel like to wear 2 pairs of pants and I don't like it. One of those things, right? Where there's nothing wrong with it. It's not a bad thing. It just makes me feel uncomfy. Does anybody else get that way? Like, where you see somebody else wearing a thing, even if it's virtually, and you're uncomfortable because you imagine how it must feel? Is that just a me thing? I don't think it's just a me thing. It might be in this chat, but it makes you think of a Yes! That too, Kags. That too. That too. Yes. I will agree. Or like the old superhero trope where they like wear their underwear on the outside of a leotard. That's also kind of part of what it makes me think of. It's very odd. It's very, very odd. We haven't been to RPD tonight. We are getting a good selection of maps. I will say that. And thank everything, we have not gone to Hawkins. I had to really struggle to think of that word. Billy? Billy on this map? Well, we're gonna let them have that room. I'm not gonna go interrupt that. I'll work on this gen instead. Yeah. I'll be over here. I was gonna let her cook in Maine, but, about that. He's gonna kick that gen. He has no idea we're so close. I'm gonna real quick stop the regression. Okay. Let him have a chance to... Okay, they're already on it. About that or about hat. You can pivot this match in... Oh my god, not the hat facts. You know, I have so many questions. Again. Again, I have so many questions about the choices in this match. What is happening? Okay, let's go get them up off the floor. Nope. They got themselves up off the floor? Alright, get down from there. Because I don't know what's happening. You guys, I am painfully confused right now. Like, I'm speechless. Truly, I'm speechless. All right, the stairs are over here. Right? Have I forgotten this map already? There they are. Right, because this is West Wing. I'm thinking East Wing. So what, are you staying just close enough? What is happening? So I thought he was downstairs with the echo. Okay. I don't know if that was just to try to get me to stop from screaming, or if he's one of those kind of killers. I shouldn't have praised the hour being, you know, having good matches, because I think I jinxed it. We have 0 gens done. I still don't understand why they threw that pallet in the security office before opening the chest and just alerting him to our presence there. I'm very confused. Very, very confused. Okay, he's with the Nia. It was over here. I'll go back to working on my original gen. Some of these matches are just weird. Okay, they're running. Did I mention how weird this is? Also didn't want to let me start my self-heal, which also, like, DBD, what's wrong with your code on that one? Normally I would wait, but we've already lost one at 5 gens. We haven't gotten a token yet, though, so there's no aura. Nothing has revealed us. Where is he and what is he trying to protect? Alright, back to this. They've got to be trying to do one of the lobby gens, which there are 2 of them. To be fair. 2 lobby gens. But having already lost a survivor at 5 gens, our chances are slim to none on actually escaping. Statistically speaking, the minute you are down 1 survivor, it tilts so far in the killer's direction. It's crazy. She's got to be doing Calm Spirit. There's no way he's not coming to check that gen. Okay. Wow. Oh, he saw me. Have I mentioned that I'm very confused? And I don't know if it was dumb luck that he found me, or... These were the stairs I was looking for originally, by the way. But where is he? Start the heal. I will start the heal. I'm not going to get a full heal, but I'll start it. All right. Just because I can. Ah, there is. Let's get rid of this. Hi, me wifey. Welcome in. How are you? And then we'll head back downstairs to try to do a gen. We do have resilience on our side at this point. Where is he? Is he downstairs? Is he upstairs? Okay. Let's make the drop. Well, he cannot hear us. He kicked it again. He's got to have pop or something, or he kicked it a long time ago. Yeah, we're not getting out of this alive. We're just not. So now it's just a matter of getting points for doing tasks until you're dead. He's gonna check. Goonies never say die, right? Yep, he kicked it again. We'll go back to it. Every instinct, every fiber of my being is saying to run. But they could be above me. Nope! He's got Tinkerer. He has Tinkerer. Go ahead, kick it now because you won't get Tinkerer off of it anymore. This is such a weird match. Man, if he had gotten stuck a little longer. He's not really slugging. He went to kick the gen. He went to kick the gen, which I get. But he's also kicked that gen so many times now, it's got to be getting close to you can't kick it anymore. It has to be. He's not a bubba. It's a Billy. This is a hillbilly. He's hot on my ass. Okay, you break that. Ma'am? I don't know what you think you're doing, but that is not what you should be doing. Oh, Lord. Now it's the question of, does he slug for the 4K? He's indeed going for it. Yep. I didn't know if he had, like, started his rev or what. You can't murder me. You gotta go hook her first. You rank him just above Clown on the stank scale? I mean, it is what it is. Leatherface isn't a hillbilly, but he's a redneck, so it's close enough. Well, so this isn't even Leatherface. This is literally hillbilly. Can I get lucky enough? Oh, he's got to find her, too. We're both doing the same thing, like... Oh, you were just saying, okay. Now I'm gonna be petty. He wanted to do this. He's stuck here with us. I will crawl all over this map. He can't find either one of us. Imagine if she's got Unbreakable. Oh, he found her. Let's see if we get Hatch Prime delivery out here. He dropped her? He wants her to go find me, probably. Well, he's stuck here with us. He is stuck here with us. Because as long as we keep crawling, we don't get crows anymore. To my knowledge. She wiggled free because he's tried too many times. And he's probably hoping that she'll take him to me. But, like, good luck, girl. May I bleed out faster for you. So that you can maybe get Hatch. Right? Too bad I can't do gens or totems from the ground. That would be amazing. I'm just snail trailing. Yeah, you found me? What of it? I'm not gonna go to her. Very confused. I don't understand. I mean, the minute he downs me again, he's screwed. Because I die. No what? I don't understand what's happening right now. I'm sorry for the ads that are about to hit you guys in the face, but I don't know how long this match is gonna take. Yeah, I'm very confused. So we're just gonna sit on this gen. And that's what I would think too, Hanno. I just... 10 out of 10 don't understand. It's gonna be a little bit for us to do all the gens. You're having Dick Slinger flashbacks with pepperoni. Oh my god, that night. That night. That was something, that's for sure. Work on this gen. And I don't understand what goes through killers' brains either when they just suddenly decide to let survivors live. Like, what changed? What changed? It's like playing Nemesis and tunneling out Jill, Chris, and Rebecca. And just letting all the others go. Stars. Oh my goodness, Hanno. Wild. I guess he's letting us do gens. Okay then. I will do gens. I just gotta find another one. He definitely has Tinkerer. Oh, he's a controller player. You've kicked this gen enough, sir. Yeah, you've kicked it enough. I guess he didn't realize that, I would be dead if he did that. That was a match. Let's see if he lets the Fung go. Nope. Yep, he was doing the thing. The adepting. Weird. I am confused. But we are on an ad break, or, well, it's about to end, actually. It's about to end. Killers be weird, y'all. They be weird. I won't ready up, though, right away. I'm gonna step away to use the bathroom. So, we'll just take this time to get up and stretch our legs.
What happened?
Civilian down.
Talk to element.
Oh, I may have broke the drink.
Roger, entry team.
God damn it, now how am I gonna drink something in the afterlife?
Yeah.
Shotgun diplomacy.
How's your arm feel, asshole? That hurt? I hope so.
Oh my god. Fuck me! You're not supposed to be
She was
right
right
there!
Oh, damn. Sally? Are you? Uh-oh.
Okay. Yeah,
I have rope.
it's not worth it. Even I can't make it up there.
Okay, let's go back down. I don't think this was a good...
Uh-oh.
No. I'm right here,
I'm out of stamina!
No!
Okay, I slid to a safe spot. I slid to a safe spot. I love this pepperoni sound. You could say it really slaps. I have no shame in that.
Wasn't even near you. You fucking liar! I wasn't even near you. Well, we're not at the map.
Did that, but that was so funny.
I'm offended.
You're offended, Seamus?
You never tell me my balls are beautiful. Seamus, your balls are beautiful.
At least somebody told. Okay, there we go. I know the ads ran while we were still at the match. He did eventually down both of us in the middle of doing a gen, and just we both had bled out so far it was just bam, instant death. He was adepting, so he got his adept technically. It was a weird match. I don't understand it, but you know, it is what it is. So I got up, stretched my legs, used the bathroom because I really needed to do that. I thought about not, since we only had like 45 seconds of the ads left technically, but I needed to get up and stretch. So on to another match. When in doubt, try again. Where are we at on these? Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of waiting until we get the next week of quests so that I can do the killer stuff at the same time. Just seems like a good idea to me. Just seems like a good idea to me. And we're down to like the last match or two of the night, because we are getting close to the time that I typically raid out, actually, because of that. Let me real quick stop raids from coming in for the next hour, because I don't want that pressure of, oh shit, I just got a raid and now I'm getting ready to leave. Like, that always feels bad. It always feels bad. So we're just going to stop the raids for an hour. I'm going to play 1 or 2 more matches, and then I already know where we're going, provided she's still online. Because it's somebody that literally we usually stream at opposite times, so it would be really cool to be able to raid. Imagine having a button to stop raids. Where were you when they had to build the Great Wall, huh? Right? Oh, we got lethal. Listen, there's only so much I can do. It would be too powerful if I could have just automatically built the Great Wall for him. Ooh, Huntress. Haven't seen one of them in a little while. Okay, get rid of that. Start working on this. At least the hum will alert us that she's coming. Unless she has Stinky Tinky. And then it won't. And then it won't. Lily! Yes, you can hide in my stream. I hope you're doing well, love. I hope you're having a good evening. Lily, I have weird killers, but I got a Hatch Prime delivery, and I figured it was the essence of you. Feels so weird to be going back to my roots, by the way, of playing DBD. This is literally the first game I played on stream. Ever. DBD. Finish this gen, then we go for a save. Nope, somebody got him. Huntress was like right there. Oh, hi, Steve. I didn't realize you were on the same gen as me. Well then, that's awkward. Oh, good, they got Killer Shack done. But that means we gotta go across the map. Well, trying to avoid watching new Resident Evil game. Everyone is streaming it. Oh, I believe it. It just released, didn't it? Okay, they're working on... Oh, you know. Oh, hi, lady. Did you see me? Oh, you're super focused. Okay, yeah, if you want to have your tunnel vision, I'm going to go work on this gen back here. I really need to play the Resident Evil series in general. I have not done that yet. And it sounds really good. It sounds really good. Day. I got it. Played it for an hour, then decided to save it for a different time. That's fair. Are you enjoying it, what you have played so far, though? Hopefully. Hopefully you are. She is like laser focused on that Leon. I don't know what he did to earn her laser focus, but they are in a committed relationship. So we'll just do gens. Gonna have to get main gen done though. This game looks like art so far, the sound design, the graphics, an aged Leon. That's really interesting. My god, these skill checks. Speaking of Leon, you are gonna go down if you do not do something. Thank you for mending yourself, dude. Her bar is going up. She's being proxied. Best thing I can do for her is not go over there, honestly. Did the huntress go away? That's the question. Get dedicated. Alright, let's go get her off that hook. Okay, Steve's got her. I will go back to this gen. And saving the game for something. Oh, something, eh? Something, eh? I can't believe you actually got a huntress with the pallet, Leon. But also, Leon, how could you betray us like that? Like, I get it, but how could you? Back to this gen. But you were sick for a week. Oh, no. Are you feeling better, I take it? Because being sick sucks so bad. Okay, she's with Robin. We've got Surge. Possibly Eruption, but probably Surge. Okay, listen, Robin. I'm using this to my advantage to finish this gen. Even more like yourself. It's great. That's good. That's good. I'm glad you're feeling better. Okay, main gen's done. Let's go get Leon. You get down from there. Not even a BT hit. Jeez Louise. Okay. Okay, lady, you want to take a run with me? Okay, somebody else got her. Alright, so where is our... Okay, we've got one gen that was between the two I did over there. Is there a gen by buses? There is. Work on the gen by fun buses. Maybe we're purging... You could have. I mean, that's entirely possible. And it's good to purge the things that do not serve us anymore. Like viruses. Always good to get rid of that kind of stuff. At this point, I don't blame her for going after the Leon or the Robin. She laser focused so hard that there's only one gen left. Right? Super truth. I'm trying to purge my bad habits. It's not working too well. It is not working too well. Leon, I'm sorry, my bro. Does she come over here? I would if I were her. She doesn't. She doesn't come over here. Leon kept her attention for, like, the whole match. Stream has been good so far. Stream has been good so far. Nobody's come in here salty, and that's always a plus. Matches have been weird. That's to be expected. Because it's friggin' DBD. Okay. I'm gonna real fast do this. In a corner where I can't be hit by hatchets. Robin is working on a door. It's just a question of which one. Hey, Ash. Welcome in. How are you? Just popping in for 5 before bed. Need to wind down. I just got back. Oh, my gosh. I hope the little man's okay. I hope the little man is okay. Is she right there? Can I even sneak up to do this? Oh? It's now or never. And the door is all the way across the map. Bro, I hope you make it. I did what I could. I got you off of that hook. Now I've got to find the damn door. He made it. So I'm just the only lost one who doesn't know where the friggin' door is. There it is. GG's. Holy crap. Weird is always par for the course. It's the charm. It is kind of the charm of it. You're not wrong, Lily. We were there Monday with him because his toe got impaled by a pole and they... Oof. Came off yesterday. Already ripped it back open. Oh, man. That's rough. Awakened awareness. Okay. Forever entwined, surge, and lethal. So she never carried a survivor around me to get that token. What is this one? When a survivor takes damage, gain 1 token up to 6. For each token you pick up, drop, and hook survivor 6% faster. Interesting. Interesting. Glue. They're always gonna rip it back open. Yeah, right? Kids need heavy-duty stuff and heavy-duty bandages. Because they don't understand. They're like, so what if my skin got ripped open? I still want to go roughhouse over there on the playground. He's got ADHD, so the rest is kind of out the window. We took him back because it needed to be cleaned oop and either re-glued or stitched. They told me to just put a plaster on it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness. 3 fungs with 2 flashlights walk into a lobby. It is kind of how they learn cause and effect too. Yeah. Well, this is going to be an interesting match. I refused to leave on that note. They gave up on the cleaning because he was crying and stitched it up without cleaning. Ooh. I'm in the wrong room. I know, Lily. This is gonna either be real good because these two are gonna be real strong with their flashlights and this one's gonna be a good runner, or it's gonna be real bad. I'm surprised that they didn't finish cleaning it, Ash. But I'm also surprised that they didn't give him like a little bit of a local anesthetic to numb the area before cleaning it. Because it's gotta get cleaned or he's at risk for an infection, I would think. So mad he has a history of sepsis and they didn't... Oh, I would be really, really mad. See if you can get some precautionary... yeah, absolutely. Call the doctor. Get those precautionary antibiotics. Do you have, like... So if I remember right, you're across the pond. Do you have... Like, here in the States, we have urgent care. Although I don't know if urgent care is open on the weekends now that I think about it. It might be. It might be open on Saturdays. It might just be Sundays it's not open. Right? I would be livid too, Lily. I would be livid too. Yamaoka. Oh! Why? 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 Oh, and she started with... Oh, God. Mm-hmm. Corrupt. Plague. How do I DC again? Oh, man. Oh, she sees me. Ooh! For a second there, I thought I was gonna avoid it. Ah, the one killer I really didn't want to see. Honey, if you think she didn't bring Lightborn... Because I would have brought Lightborn. Speaking of sepsis, right? Alt F4, right, Lily? Right? So we have a minor injuries unit open 8 to 8, but they usually send us to A&E because of... Oh, that is wrong in my opinion. I agree. I agree. Oh, I think this is my home now. I'll just, you know, be here. I'll just be here. I can take the chance to unhook. Oh, because they brought extra luck. How did one spawn already? She hasn't infected any. Oh, because it automatically gives her a new one, probably. Well, I might as well take my chance. Because they weren't going to make it in time. Epsom salt and bath is good for cleaning injuries around the toes and stuff. Yeah. We're just going to do this. I was in work all day and then waiting to be seen by the doctor for 7 hours? Holy crap. They didn't even call the pet. Oh my lord. I would be so angry. I would be so angry. That is crazy bad, Ash. Don't mind me while I just run away. Gonna go work on a gen or something. Okay, there's no gen in there. I hear that. They told us to keep it dry for another 5 days. Yeah, I would take him to the doctor on Monday. 100%. Yikes. This is gonna be a weird LG. We may do one more after this. I don't know if I want to end on this match. We'll see how much time we have. We'll see how much time we have. part of me, well, I don't go near the danger zone of the hook. Because I kind of didn't get rescued in time. And it wouldn't have mattered if I hadn't taken my chance or not. Like, there was no they make it to me in time. Are they not going for her? Holy crap. I don't make it in time. Oh, thank God. How? How? There's no stank. There's no stank. So how? What? Still awake, he's so overstimulated. Oh, poor thing. Yeah, it is wild. You're not wrong to feel that way. How did Dark Devotion get transferred to me? Infectious question mark? What? Bro, have they reworked Plague? Have I forgotten her add-ons? Has it been too long? I am... What? Yeah, absolutely, Ash. Absolutely. I totally understand that need. Has to keep his wound dry with nothing to help limit exposure. Yeah, that's unrealistic. That's absolutely unrealistic. Alright, where's a gen to work on? There's a gen to work on. Oh, she saw me. I didn't know from which direction she was coming. Get smacked in the face, lady. Honestly, I don't even care. Like, I get out of this match. Good luck to them. Good luck to them. Pop in to the shop tomorrow and get one of those swim socks. Yeah, that would not be a bad idea. That would not be a bad idea. Pharmacy is shut until Monday. Oh. Now you want to go play Plague? Why would you incite such violence on people, Seamus? Why would you do that? Oh. What a match. Background player, Windows, Dead Hard, and Finesse. Lithe, Premonition, No One Left Behind, and Alert. Lithe, Resilience, Sprint Burst, and Adrenaline. That's an interesting build. I guess they weren't playing together, though. She already left. Unless she just doesn't care. Just curious how they're doing. Still got 2 gens to go. Both working on them. Wasted her Sprint Burst. Alright. I'm so curious about what perks the Plague is running, but we're just gonna keep going. Because I can get another match in if we keep going. Your dog's hounding you to go to bed? I believe it. I believe it. On to the next match. This will be LG, no matter what. Because we only have 29 minutes before ads. Woo! Baba Yaga, Chess, and Nemesis. Okay, hi, friends. And it is quarter to 11, which technically I should be off in 15 minutes, but I did start a little late. I was running a little behind, so it's all good. We'll make up for the time. Don't blame her. It is 3:45, but I've called off work tomorrow, so I'm not too concerned. Yeah. And again, I don't blame you for calling off work if you know you're probably going to have to take your son back to the meds. Like, totally understandable. Got 3 hidden offerings. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, no, that's not happening. That is definitely not happening. You are not going to be awake for 7:30. No, no. No, no, no. Okay, I think one was a veil of separation because I don't see any other survivors. Let's just quietly walk up here. Oh, there's one. It's Kaneki. Alrighty then. It's my nephew, but he's lived with me since 1 year old. I'm his primary caregiver, so technically... You know what? I would feel the same way, Ash, in your shoes. Well, I'm not gonna be very hopeful about this match. Since Kaneki is... He's basically broken, in my opinion. I'm glad they took out the auto-aim, but... I'm not a fan of this killer. I'm not a fan of a lot of the killers they're coming out with now, though, because they're very complicated, which makes it hard to memorize how to verse each and every one of them on top of, like, everything else. I also have to imagine it makes it hard to play him. This is Kaneki, the ghoul. And he can like leap across this map in an instant. The Kagune leap is ridiculously overpowered. Alright, we gotta go do one over on this end. Yes, it's the one that looks like he has a flower growing from his back, essentially. Yes. Yep. Hopefully I'll catch the next stream. Next stream is baking on Sunday. We got Surge. He did not come over here, which is interesting. They should have never done the Tokyo Ghoul collab, and we wouldn't have this issue. I agree, Lily. Especially because it's incorrect for Kaneki to be a villain, according to Tokyo Ghoul lore. Like, it is the wrong person. Not big of... Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the recent killers. The first is also terrible. We are making choices over there, and I don't know how I feel about it. Yeah, a lot of weird gimmicks and OP powers. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oop! I clicked too soon. I clicked too soon. I was focusing on too many things. Making our national dish on Sunday for St. David Day. I never made it on my own before, but on the 1st of March, it's a dish everyone eats. Tradition of my parents are way so down to me. You got this. I believe in you. Alright, let's go make some saves. Or trade. Because here comes the ghoul. Choices. If you want healing, we're gonna come back here. And then I will touch you. Did we bring a Mori? Good night, Ash. We did. Sleep well. Remember when the worst thing we had to worry about was Freddy making the Jen shower blood and Mikey being silent, right? Okay. See about a Jen over here. There should be one. What a match. You know what? I'm just gonna work on Gallows. Fuck it. So we've got one there. Nope, sure not. Oh, he knew about the window. I was hoping he was just blindly following me up that staircase. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. One over there. Blast Miner wiretap on that Jen. Oh, hi, Kate. I'm just gonna sit my booty here with my resilience and work on this Jen. Thus far, I've had nothing to indicate aura read, so I just gotta worry about him flying across the map in 2 jumps. And I think yep, there it is. I think that's part of the thing I hate the most about this killer is how ridiculously mobile they are. Like, not a lot of warning. What are you supposed to do? But also, like, this Kate is not, like, I have questions for this Kate and the lack of gen work. Now I will have to heal myself. Yep, here we go. It is that time of the night, to be fair. I'm so sorry. Do I have time? And now we have to get the heck out of here. Because he brought Ebony Mori. Well, there we go. You're supposed to do gens. I thought my goal was to romance Ghostface. Right, Lily? Right? Yeah, I don't know what that Kate was doing for a good chunk of that match, but, like... it wasn't gens. She started on the first gen with us, and then I don't think I saw her touch a gen after. It was... I don't know. I don't know. The real question is now, does she get Hatch? There was a Hatch offering played for Killer Shack. I had a feeling. Congratulations, you have a key. But you have no idea what to do because now... Oh, he closed Hatch. Yeah, you did AF, girl. The chances of you with a ghoul and the way these doors are positioned actually surviving? Because that key can't even open. Mm-hmm. He knows, girl. He knows. I'm here to watch you get dead. I'm here to watch you get dead. Because choices were made. Yeah, he can still moor you on the stairs. Right, who brings keys? It's so weird. It's so weird. But also, this floating in air Mori is weird. Forever Entwined, Call of Brine, Surge, and Infectious Fright. Increases the speed of the leap and can go undetectable. Choices. And who runs into basement during collapse? Me. I also, like, if I have nothing better to do and I know I'm not getting out, it's right to basement. It's right to basement. 100% of the time, it's right to basement. Alright. That is going to be LG because it's 16 minutes to ads and I do not want to run the ads again. That's where the party is! Exactly! Party in the basement, man! Party in the basement. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Lily, we're gonna have to play more DBD together at some point. We are. We absolutely are. And is Seamus on? He's not. But I'm not gonna make it tonight. I thought about it, but I'm not. Facts, right? Only when we corner a pig in there. That was so good. That was so good, honestly. That was so good. You guys, this was fun. I'm glad I chose to stream DBD tonight and not Phas because, like I said, I'm feeling a little salty about the potential of ruining Tanglewood in Phasmophobia. I'm going to be very sad if they do. Very worried that they will. So DBD was a very good distraction and I appreciate you guys being here with me for it. Sunday is baking. Cookies! We're making cookies! It's going to be good. It's going to be fantastic. It's a new to me recipe, but it sounds delicious. It's supposed to make a good amount of cookies. I'm doing a double batch because we must. All the cookies. 2 p.m. Eastern Standard for that. Monday is Phasmo. It'll be the last time we can see Tanglewood as it is. So Monday will absolutely be Phasmo. Depending on what it looks like on Tuesday after they've changed it and I take a look at it. We'll determine if Friday is also Phasmo. Or if it's back to DBD. Do you get to lick the spoon? Only if you get here in time to lick the spoon before I do, Lily. Okay, that's the rule. You have to beat me to the spoon. You gotta beat me to the spoon. So, we're gonna raid L&D. L&D typically does not stream this late. It is L&D after dark. I'm assuming they're going to go for at least another half hour. She's playing with Rev Ben. I never get to raid L&D. Never, because we stream at opposite points in time in the day. So, if you're not already, get your booty in the Discord. Discord is where we hang out. Discord is where the cool stuff is. If the spoon isn't available, you guys, never mind, Seamus. If you want to hang out elsewhere, social media available. You can check me on there. First raid message is if you're subscribed. Second raid message with the hearts is if you are not. You guys, I cannot wait to see you for baking on Sunday. Thank you so much for being here, whether you lurked, chatted, followed, rated, subscribed, resubscribed, dropped bits, or just generally were an awesome human being. I appreciate the fact that you chose to be here and you chose to support me. That means a lot. Now let's bring this on over to L&D. I cannot wait to see you on Sunday, and in the meantime, make sure you take a moment to practice some self-care. Look yourself in the mirror and tell yourselves that you love you because you matter, friends. Have a great night. Bye!